tonight. Motorists and residents of Kulinde area stranded as bridge linking Akuribiata collapsed, while fish farmers in the areas count their loss in millions. Fish and poultry farming receive a boost as Nigeria Center for Agricultural Mechanization trains 25 youths. On special assignment, correspondent examines ways to prevent cardiovascular diseases, plus tidbits from the world of entertainment and sport. This is News Tonight, coming to you live from the studio of NTA ILORIN. Good evening and many thanks for joining us. I am Ahmed Fulani with the news. It was double tragedy for residents of Estate Junction and Harmony Estate as a portion of the bridge linking the areas kept in the early hours of today. Concerned citizens, however, took the initiative to block movement of vehicles from both ends while calling on the state government for urgent attention. Meanwhile, fish farmers along Mobo Phase 2 are also counting their losses as the heavy downpour resulted to flood and washed away their investment. Their business, according to most of the farmers, was established on bank loans, and they are also calling for urgent government assistance. Details will come in our subsequent bulletin. Fish and poultry farming have received a boost with the turning out of 25 youths who have been trained on mechanized agriculture, fish production and poultry farming by the National Center for Agricultural Mechanization. The participants were charged to make use of knowledge received by setting up fish and poultry farms for food security. That the participants the opportunity to learn the nitty-gritty of mechanized agriculture, fish production and poultry farming. The participants were enjoined to venture into full-scale agriculture for food sufficiency and creation of more employment for the youth.
Agriculture is no more the way it was done in the past. It's now easy, and we can do little things within your environment. You don't have to go far. If you have a small space in your compound, you saw what we did with integrated farming.
They have been exposed to various activities, starting from brooding of poultry birds, fish spawning, simple care of feed management.
Any one of them that sees this as opportunity, I can assure you that can make living from it.
Funke Piton, who has been into poultry farming before, has also received additional knowledge in fish production. She will explore the opportunity in fish production to be more self-sufficient.
There are some things I don't really know about fishery. Though I've not done fish farming before, you understand. But I did poultry one time, you understand. So, like yesterday training, that went for the the practical aspect of it. I got some knowledge that I don't have an idea about it.
Agriculture is in a broader sense the producer, the marketing and the end consumer. I think I would like to venture more into the marketing part of the agriculture.
I've learned new ways and techniques in managing even livestock.
They were presented with certificate of participation, fish net and take-off grant. Their training was at the instance of the senator representing Oyo Central Senatorial District, Senator Taslim Folari. The heart is the first and last sign of life. This perhaps makes it the most important organ in the body. In this report, Violet Ibrahim examines ways to prevent and treat cardiovascular diseases.
There has been a recorded rise in cases of cardiac ailments and conditions, especially among youths. Even the death toll due to heart failure has increased in the last few years. This can be attributed to varying factors, which include lifestyle disorders, stress, lack of exercise, smoking and drinking, as well as harmful nutritional supplements. These elements and improper care of the heart can cause heart attack and stroke. A consultant cardiologist with the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital, Professor Philip Kolo, recommends regular checkups and a healthy lifestyle for keeping the heart healthy.
Genetic predisposition and diet are the major risk factors for all this cardiovascular disease. Excessive salt consumption is another risk factor, so we have to moderate excessive salt consumption. We also have to moderate what we eat as food, like eating animal fats, like cow meat. We know that cow meat has a lot of cholesterol, so we discourage people from eating cow meat.
While preventative steps like making changes in lifestyle, eating healthy, and managing stress are crucial to good heart health, Modern technology for diagnosis and treatment of heart disease can also help reduce the rate of heart diseases. Raliat Ibrahim, NTA News.
Muslims have been called upon to be loyal, faithful, and pray for the unity of Nigeria as the country celebrates 62 years of independence. Muhammad Hassan reports that this was the crux of the Juma sermon by the chief Imam of Ilorin, Imam Muhammad Bashir, at Ilorin Central Mosque.
Delivering the sermon, Imam Muhammad Bashir said leadership qualities exhibited by Caliphs and Prophet Muhammad should be brought to bear by leaders in the present day. Imam Muhammad Bashir appealed to Muslims to assist one another at all times, as the act attracts rewards from Allah. He prayed for the continued unity and progress of the nation as the country prepares to mark 62nd independence anniversary. He thereafter led the worshippers in the observance of the 2 rakat prayers. Some worshippers spoke on what they learned from the sermon.
It's about the fear of God and to remind us of the life to come.
We like to be doing good, to be kind.
It's the 2 years anniversary, so we thank God and we are praying that the Almighty Allah to guide us to the right path.
The Juma prayer was attended by worshippers from Ilorin Metropolis. Mohammed Azan, NTA News.
When we come back from this break, more reports for you. Please don't go away.
Shola, come and help me. You need to learn.
But I'm more interested in drawing.
How are you going to be part of the business if you don't learn?
You just don't understand.
Morning. Anyone for some Lipton?
The rich taste of Lipton awakens body and mind.
Let me have a look at your drawings. Son, these designs are amazing.
Lipton Yellow Label Tea. Awaken to what really matters.
Glad to have you back. The dream of every community is to give its citizens quality education to meet the demands of the 21st century. This, however, is elusive to the people of Olobe community despite its proximity to Babaloma in the Feludun local government area of Kwara State. On special assignment to Olobe community, our correspondent discovers that lack of education is the basis of internal crisis among its people. Olobe community is an agrarian community predominantly dominated by Fulani settlers. Located to the north of Babanduma town, Olobe's contributions to the economy of the nearby communities cannot be overemphasized with the produce and sales of farm products. Despite its contribution, however, lack of education is a major concern for this community as there is no single school in and around the village. This, according to the village head, is a precursor to a clash between farmers and herders.
It's not good for children not to be educated. We want a school to be sited in our community to benefit our children.
Lack of good road network, public toilet and electricity are some other challenges facing the indigents and residents of this community. With the belief that government alone cannot provide everything for its citizens, a motorized borehole was donated by a private individual to ameliorate the sufferings of the people.
While they have access to schools, they are better people, and their leaders want schools for their children. So government has a lot to do in providing education for all these kids, so that we can also live in peace.
The role of government is by providing amenities for these rural people, so that they can feel belongings in the society.
Olobe community has been in existence for over 3 decades and has a population of about 500 people. And on entertainment news, Grammy Award winner Damini Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has said he is misunderstood by people and as a result uses his music to give a better view of who he is. Peace on Arwaju is our guide on entertainment news.
According to Burna Boy, it tends to be misunderstood because it does not keep much friends. It says although he has a few colleagues in the music industry, they do not know him that much and as such has to project himself through his songs. The 31-year-old superstar said his latest album, Love Damini, is an opportunity to give people a glimpse into his life as his music will be here long after he is gone. Mickey Billy, a talented Afrobeat music artist, has disclosed that he is looking forward to dropping a new body of work for his fans after his latest release, Magic. Michael Justice Chukwu, popularly known as Mickey Billy, says his next release is a masterpiece which will showcase his unique sound and keep his fans entertained. Meanwhile, Afrobeat sensation Ololade Asake has revealed that the tickets for his October 3rd, 2020 show in London sold out in 5 minutes. Asake took to his verified Instagram page to express gratitude to his UK fans after the ticket for his show in London sold out. Peace, Olariwaju, NTA News.
And on sport, Ibrahim Gusau has emerged the 40th president of the Nigerian Football Federation. Kautal Raji is standing by for more on sport updates.
Ibrahim Gusau was elected as the new NFF president at the Nigeria Football Federation 78th Elective Congress in Benin, the Edo State capital. He polled 21 votes to defeat his closest challenger, Sheyi Akinwumi, who got 12 votes. The federal government has redeemed the house pledge to late Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi after 28 years and handed over the certificate of occupancy and other documents to late Stephen Keshi and 14 other members of the 1994 Super Eagles team. The sports legend was gifted a 3-bedroom flat in Delta State. The Nigeria Boxing Association has announced the launch of the reimagined Global NBA app. With entirely new personalization features, the NBA app will provide wall-to-wall content from every NBA game and feature social-style vertical video, unprecedented behind-the-scenes, access to players and teams, new existing shows and series, and access to NBA vaults for free. Kautal Raji, NTA News.
Up next is the outlook of tomorrow's weather forecast. And that is the news for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Ahmed Fulani. Good night.